we are back again, guys, and we'll continue where we last were. So, let's go. We were on our way to rob a bank.
Rook.
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
I believe we should report to UCC first, because they were wary. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is gonna report to UCC about this. Exactly. Let's go, and we need to go back to Olympus. I'm still docked. Okay. Now let's go. UCC. Many times. Here we go. And we are back to the UCC mate ship. I'm not on dock. I want to board the ship. Let's board them. Let's see what the commander has to tell us.
Commander isn't going to be happy about the...
There you are. We need to talk right now. I heard about that little stunt you pulled on the Siren of the Stars. Opening fire on a Starliner? Are you out of your mind?
Trident is furious at us right now. They want Commander Ikande to resign.
I didn't have a choice.
You always have a choice. People have died because you were too stubborn to find a safer solution. This is not how UC SysDef operates. If you do it again, you're off this operation, and I'll have to throw you in the brig.
It'll be my pleasure, sir.
All right. I think we're all in agreement here. So let's get back to the operation at hand. Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Doft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world.
They'll gather, we'll figure it out.
It sounds like you admire that lunatic.
I don't admire him, but you have to admit, he's been clever.
I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing you for this assignment.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal.
They think something called the ComSpike will solve that problem.
They have information about the ComSpike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the ComSpike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4.
I'll report back with any evidence that I recover.
Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Crix's legacy first.
Sure, Zio.
This mission is going to require discretion on a number of fronts. Anything new to report?
I have evidence for you.
Well done. Let's see what you found.
Got a piece of information of a certain Galbank employee who has aboard the Siren of the SARS.
Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Have any more?
Nothing else.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Sure, will do. So, let's continue. Let's move on.
Any adventure you can fly away from.
And we are back to the key. And here we are, back again to the key.
What kind of name is SysDef anyway?
We may not have official security on the key.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the ComSpike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Huan Daiyu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
she would be wise to do the same.
Sounds like she'll be useful.
I sure hope so. 'Cause she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Huan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the ComSpike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
I'll bring it back in one piece.
You'd better. For your sake. Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it.
Understood.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Huan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Oh, okay. You'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that ComSpike in your cargo bay.
Sure.
We'll talk later.
Will do. So we need to go to New Atlantis. Let us check this hostile activity. Okay, so let's gonna see what this guy has to tell us.
I am thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with many people I do not know.
Here we are, the well.
I've got some news for you. My partner and I, we're expecting.
Oh, that is fantastic! When is the baby due?
It won't be for a while, but we've already started shopping.
Happy to make a deal. You need stuff, I need credits. It all works out. Personally, I think daylight's overrated. I get by just fine.
Let's see what you have got.
Absolutely.
Emily seems to have some fancy stuff. Oh yeah. Really does have some fancy stuff.
Hey, take it easy.
Yeah, but we need to set these weapons, guys, because we have some really decent weapons here. But we don't have them as favorites. Is that 2? Sure, put this at 8. And put it one at 7. Let's check the 8 one. Oh yeah. We need to go there. Can we do that? I don't know. Probably through here? Yep.
Their programs? Much obliged, but I'm not looking for a sermon or a handout. You're giving me this job.
I take it your neighbor's new recruit?
And you must be the smuggler.
Careful, walls have ears. SY-920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions.
Let's hear them.
Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
Yeah, let Andrea speak for us.
Do not mistake us for amateurs. We will get the job done without sacrificing your route.
I appreciate the confidence. I just want to remind you, this job calls for more discretion than your usual swashbuckling adventures. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please.
How much do you know about the job?
Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY-920, get you out, if I can. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you.
Delgado wants the ComSpike, a signal decryption device.
Interesting. When we get to the station, I'll see if I can pull any information on its whereabouts. Hopefully that'll make for a smoother trip.
And that's how my parents.
What else do you know about the ComSpike?
Less than you. And even if I did, I'm a smuggler, not a scientist. But if Delgado's after it, then I have a feeling there's a pile of credits waiting at the end of this job. So we better do it right.
Okay.
We'll talk more on the ship.
Fair enough.
I do odd jobs at evening hours.
Let's go to this ship he was mentioning. He has a big ship. Oh yeah.
The interior of this ship comforting.
Excuse me.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Howdy.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Of course, I don't expect it to be.
The less talking all of us have to do, the better.
You'll get no argument from me. It'll be hard enough explaining why I have 2 new crew members. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grab drive. All systems go.
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
Okay.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC-7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock at docking bay 2.
Yes.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Hello.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
Don't worry, they won't suspect a thing.
I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Is something amiss? Ah, hello.
Wait here a moment.
Of course, take your time.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the vent.
Here, mate.
Things have gotten real tight since Commander Tara took over.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu.
I'm here in the cargo bay, just checking in.
And you found the intercom. That's a start. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint.
Sure do. I'll see what I can do.
I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. You should find a uniform there. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
Take a stroll. So now we'll need to put uniform on. David Copperfield, I am born. Nothing special around here. Let's move on.
We've been asked to tighten security on the station.
Sure, man. Maybe avoid talking to anyone just to so I don't raise any suspicions. I need to report to command bay for duty.
Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead. Your friend there have the same clearance?
Of course.
Then you're both good to go.
You have my attention. I will watch your back.
Okay. Thanks, friend. So far, so good.
It's good to be back in our own ship.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu.
I've made it to the command bay.
Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. I've hacked into the database, and it seems information on the ComSpike is in the archives. There's a checkpoint you'll have to pass, which requires a clearance code.
Let Andrea do the talking.
Checkpoints have not been a problem so far. There's little reason to think this one would be different.
I like the confidence. But remember, they tend to get harder the further you go. Hence, the clearance code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located the ComSpike.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
You see Specialist Slate. The model as we have in the armory are first class and will respond to any threat on the station. I don't have clearance to know what goes on here, but I know well enough that any security breach needs to be eliminated. Given the stakes, I've made it personal project to bolster their weapon system and studying their call stacks. I feel like I can make some improvements in their programming subroutines too, but when I told Lieutenant, she responded with that grim stare of hers. She reminds me that I need to get approval through the proper channels before modding the machines on my own. This guy was trying to mod something. Means something interesting may be inside here.
I wish to discuss with you when you have time. What did you need?
Sure. When I have time. Get this code here. Oop. Checkpoint access, please retrieve a clearance code based on your last name and rank. Okay, let's see if he... Do we need to write this down? Maybe. Well, we'll see. I don't think so. Maybe I've been watching too many vids, but this station scares the crap out of me. I heard footsteps in the vents, like someone's moving around inside them. Someone or something. I know you are not allowed to bring the custom fireworks, but I'm not going to let some excessively alien-looking creature get the best of me. I got some weapon mods smuggled in with my personal effects, and I just need to assemble them without the lieutenant or commander Nara noticing. Okay. Leave. Right here. Okay. Transport lifts. Utility.
Need your clearance code, Marine.
I've got the code.
All right, Ensign, let's hear it.
Should be this one.
Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't match.
Oh, I'm an ensign. Okay. Let's go check again. NG983P or ZZ? NG983P.
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't match. Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. You're clear, Ensign Zaremi. I assume the two of you are together?
Yes, we are together.
Then you're both clear.
Okay. Got this.
Commander Natara, test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant. Inform them they are clear to launch.
You sure you have clearance?
Can be locked behind an expert door. See. So we have this one. Okay. Lock is down.
Can you speak for a moment?
Okay. Commander, huh? Let's move. Projects. UC-86 ComSpike. Project approvals. Proof for Engineering Bay 4. Okay.
How are the tests with the ComSpike?
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
It's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about potential leaks?
No. Until you can...
Let's go down.
Daiyu here. Goggles almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly.
Time your cargo.
You are, and I've delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can see. As a member of the Crimson Fleet,
Let's go check this new thing.
I've heard the team's looking for more test pilots.
If you have experience,
intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increased by a magnitude of... She doesn't
Can you talk to the commander? Get me
I would like a
reinstated.
chance to talk to you.
The tower's doing
if
you
are
a favor, Marcine. Would you prefer to court-martial? Dishonorable discharge? Because all of that was on the table. I would have preferred things to remain as they were, so I made them.
Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
I'm with the security team. I need you to hand over the ComSpike.
The ComSpike? But I can't just hand it to you. It's a module for a ship. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology.
Encryption on that level has vast military applications. No wonder the UC is interested in it.
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure.
I'll be a good pilot. I love adventure.
Yes, it's not the destination, but the journey that matters, particularly when the destination is death. But don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life support systems, and statistical models show a failure rate of less than 2%. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST.
I'm one of those new test pilots, actually.
Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious.
I don't have time for this. I was told this was an emergency.
You're right. We do need to hurry if we're going to have this module ready in time.
Trust your instincts. I walk like a pilot and I talk like a pilot. Ergo, I'm a pilot.
Ah, yes. By the transitive property, you would be what I need. And we are desperate for personnel. All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Nataro's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
I need the armor. Come on here. Good.
I should stop letting my career define my self-worth. The project might not even exist tomorrow.
The rest, I have a lot of things in me, which will probably make me richer.
Reporting for duty, pilot?
Got the test flight coming up.
Access granted. Be sure to head to the control center and schedule the flight. And good luck.
We got word of some suspicious behavior.
Can you leave there? I can go book my flight. Project, ComSpike. Okay. So we found a way to go to the prototype ship.
Hang off immediately.
If you are free, sir, could we talk? Hello.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure.
Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
Now we can go back to the key. We now have the test flight. Need to go sell some stuff.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
We'll secure that ship for you. Rook.
Like we have the ComSpike.
You want us heading out?
Let me see what you have.
I'll only the best protective gear you can.
See. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna sell some stuff.
I'm here if you need me.
Yeah.
Are you looking to start something? 'Cause I'll finish.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
I couldn't have done it without you.
I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that ComSpike.
Crix's legacy is as good as ours.
Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself.
Whether Crix's legacy is real or not, we have a job to do, and we will see it through.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Certainly. Let's talk about something else. How did the Crimson Scar become the Crimson Fleet?
After I busted out of the lock, I decided to take things to the next level. I had the key, a few UC ships, and a couple dozen.
This place even smells like... I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
Not now, Andrea.
Once word got around, didn't take long for freelance pirates from every corner of the settled system.
And this is how the Crimson Fleet was born.
Exactly. The key became our base of operations. We spent months reinforcing our position there, making it nearly impossible to approach.
What was the UC's response to the situation?
First of all, UC Security gave up and handed the reins over to the big guns, the UC Navy. The Navy in turn sent ships to attack the key. I'd say there have been 3 major attacks over the last few years. And as you can tell by the fact we're having this interview, all the attacks were embarrassing failures.
Do you feel these embarrassing failures led them to form UC Systems?
Absolutely. They've clearly given up and decided to shove the responsibility onto a separate division. That way, in the public eye, the UC Navy can move forward, proud and strong, while UC SysDef continually takes all the blame. It's all about PR spin for them, Gale. That's how the UC operates. Kinda disgusting, don't you think?
Sounds a bit like you're trying to deflect attention off the atrocities the Crimson Fleet commits on a daily basis.
Atrocities, huh? How about fighting the Freestar Collective over a bunch of rocks hanging in space? How about thousands of people dying while a bunch of pencil-pushing bastards sit in a cushy office and draw lines on a star map? Maybe the United Colonies should stop the bullshit and take a hard look in the mirror to see who the monsters really are.
Need something?
Ask Jazz about any ship upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship with no personality.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the ComSpike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
The ComSpike was built into the ship, so I didn't really have a choice.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Huan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Huan Daiyu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. ComSpike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
I fate that Jess can get that tech to work.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash.
I'll sure we get along just fine.
No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
We have dealt with more than a few of your captains. This one should be no problem.
You did right by one. But she's almost as green as you two. Estelle is different.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Savage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting. But chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us. So I want you focused. We are one step away from Crixus' legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
You don't make it in this life without a good weapon.
What's interesting in this sock?
Whatever you need. As long as you can afford it. Done here? Fine by me.
Okay, we can move on then.
we shall be on our way. I'd like a chance to talk to you.
We have 2 skill points actually. Okay. I'm gonna do one in persuasion. One is and let's go.
United Colony System Defense at your service.
Lost a bet to one of the officers.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
Infiltrating the station without getting caught was quite a trick.
But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint. That's exactly what we're looking for in a SysDef operative.
Then you were most fortunate you coerced us into helping you, not some half-mad spacer.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the ComSpike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
Delgado has Yasmin Duran working on a ComSpike.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
He believes Garrison's conduction grid in Neon is the key.
The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
I'm pleased that they're finally taking you seriously.
It's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
What can I do for you?
I have some evidence.
Excellent. Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our database.
This recording about the ComSpike shows that UC's got some internal issues going on.
Cost overruns, siphoning project funds? How deep does this well go? Our forensic accounting team is going to have their hands full. I'll send this to Mass right away. Let's just hope that a few rotten apples within the UC haven't spoiled the entire bunch. Find anything else?
Nothing.
We'll be here if you need us.
Sure thing.
If we keep having casualties, it's gonna be tough to explain.
Can I fly directly? Okay, I need to go back to my ship, it seems.
Seems to be where we left it. If you were free, sir.
Let's go to Neon.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you. What is it?
So we are here at Neon, guys. Guys, I believe this is it. We'll continue in the next episode. Guys, once again, thank you a lot for watching. If you like this kind of content and if you saw the video until the end, consider leaving a like, subscribing. And guys, thanks for keeping up. Thanks for seeing my videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.